Hi, my name's Natalie and welcome to Vintagious. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous about showing you the little introduction sequence that I have for this series of videos. I know for some people it will make them feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I know just for some of you it's going to make your stomachs turn and you're going to be thumbs down straight away, but there is a reason for me doing this series of videos and doing them now. And I'll explain to you in just a little bit. So yeah, don't go away. Or if you really hate it, do go away, but don't hate me forever. The fact is, if you don't prepare some things nice and early, then you just won't have them for Christmas. I always have these images of a beautifully magical Christmas for my children, mainly my family, with natural homemade gifts and decorations everywhere, reminiscent of kind of the past, Christmases of the past, where you just walk into a room and the festiveness just envelops you and it's just so beautiful. Now, it never generally happens because I don't ever think about Christmas until like the 23rd of December, because two of my children have birthdays in December, and basically Christmas doesn't happen until those birthdays have happened. Ivy's birthday's on the 23rd of December, so pretty much I have the 24th to sort things out, and that's generally what happens. So my image, my vision of this beautiful homemade hand decorated house, traditional Christmas, is just always out the window. It never happens. This year I want to make it happen, and it's just the fact that if you want some of the things that are involved in these traditional Christmases, then you have to start doing them in September. So I've got just a couple of videos, a couple of tutorials that will help us get to that lovely beautiful Christmas, but we just have to start it now, just a little bit. There won't be too many, but just a little bit in September and October, and they'll be really fun to do anyway. So yes, this is my Vintagious Homemade Christmas. Welcome! Today we're going to be making pomanders, which are those beautifully scented oranges, scented with cloves and orange. They just fill the room with the aroma of Christmas. There's just nothing like them. You have to make them now to get them all dry and lovely for Christmas though. So you just have to bite the bullet. It's September, it's still sunny outside, but we're feeling fully festive in here, making our Christmas decorations. You can use them for decorations, you can give them as gifts, you can hang them from the tree, or you can just have them pleasantly arranged in a bowl. But wherever they are, they're really going to make your room smell lush and very festive and nice. So what you'll need to do is take an orange. Now, not a tangerine, not a satsuma, they're too tiny and juicy. You need one of the large oranges. This is a large orange, just a standard large orange. You can see it is quite big. I can't really grasp it in my hand, but this is a great size. You're going to need, so take your ribbon. I'm going to choose my bird ribbon because it's already open, and measure out enough to wrap around your orange. It might be an idea to cut the ends of your ribbon with pinking shears so it doesn't fray, or maybe burn the ends with a lighter. So in the process of drying, the orange is going to shrink a little bit, so to stop your ribbon slipping off, I really suggest that you glue it with some hot glue. Now I've just got this really inexpensive hot glue gun from Hobbycraft. I think it was maybe £6 or something like that. Really, really cheap, and the glue refills are nice and cheap as well. You do go through them like nobody's business, but they are nice and cheap. So it's always a handy thing to have if you like doing crafts anyway. So I really highly suggest you use a nice hot glue gun. Obviously be careful because they are super hot, and if you're doing this with your kids, you need to really supervise them at this section. So I'm just taking the glue gun, I'm going to glue along the lengths of the ribbon, and then tie it around the orange in a neat bow. Please do make sure that your glue gun is as hot as it can be before you start to glue. You can see I have some very stringy bits here, and that's just because the glue hasn't heated up enough, and they really get in your way. They're a bit annoying. So I'm just gluing each side of the ribbon and then pushing it onto the orange. You can see, oh, that kebab stick gets right in the way, and it actually causes a big old bulge in my ribbon that I don't notice for ages, and then I have to kind of glue it all down at the end. So just make sure your workstation is clean and tidy so you don't get that crazy loop that I have there. You're just going to tie that in place, making a nice bow on the top. Make sure if you're using pattern ribbon that you get the pattern face up on both sides of your bow. Now if you're not planning to put your pomanders in a bowl, then you can always use some florist wire to just hook through the top of the bow, and then you can hang it from anywhere you like. Alright, so that looks really cute already. You could just almost hang it up just like that. But the great thing about this is it's not only a beautiful decoration, but it smells lovely too, and to get it to smell lovely we need the cloves. You can't just go ahead and push the cloves into the orange, you need to make a little hole in the orange first, and to do that I'm using a kebab stick that I've got left over from my summer barbecues. Now you can use any sharp implement that you have in the house, an ice pick, maybe a corkscrew top, a pin if necessary, just something to make that little hole in the orange. Now it's pretty messy because right about now your orange is super juicy, so it's a great idea to use some kitchen roll while you're doing this, and have some hand wipes close by so you don't get too sticky. Again, these sticks are pretty sharp, so if you're doing them with kids then please be careful. I'm sticking the hole in around 5mm and then popping the whole clove in the top. After doing it for a while I realised that putting one hole and then one clove in was pretty inefficient, so I did it in rows. Any more than that and the holes the orange swallows up the holes again, and this is the final product. Very pretty. Okay, so now that's all done and it already smells lush. It's just going to get better. We need to dry it out. To stop it going mouldy you need to leave it in either a desiccating fridge. Now I know some people have fridges that wick away moisture, and that will help. If you put the pomander in your fridge then it will help it dry out, but it will make everything smell of cloves. I'm going to hang mine above my boiler. If I had an airing cupboard I would put it in my airing cupboard. I don't. The warm air will help to dry it out. Now I think really you should err on the side of caution when it comes to these pomanders. If you decide to make one then definitely make 2. Or maybe 3, because there is not a high chance, there's a chance that one might go manky. Sometimes they go mouldy. It shouldn't do if you get enough of these cloves in. Now you might see some pomanders on the internet or around with just little strips of cloves. Now I found out in the past when I've done those ones that they are more likely to go manky than the ones with loads of these stinky bad boys in them. The cloves have antibacterial properties and I think that might help with the mould. Also I think maybe the more holes you put in the orange the more likely it is to dry out. So yeah, cloves, more cloves as opposed to less cloves I think is the way to go. Already the smell of this is quite extraordinary. It's so lovely already, so it's only going to get better when it dries out. Yes, I think that's it. Very pretty, very festive, very stinky, but in a good way. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you liked this video and that you will enjoy to do these lovely Christmas pomanders, even though it is just September. Believe me, in December you'll be so pleased that you took the time to do them now, and it really only takes 5 minutes. It's great. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other Christmas craft videos you would like to see, and we can all work together to help ourselves have a beautiful handmade vintage Christmas. How lovely! What do you like to do to prepare yourself for Christmas? Do you like the smell of these oranges? Do you not? Do you use anything else? What are your family secret, not particularly secret? Have you got any traditional family recipes that you would like to share with us? If so, then please comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget I'm also on Instagram at Natalie_Vintagious and Twitter at OakOscar100. You can always catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/Vintagious. I love to hear from you. Keep sending me your beautiful pictures of your lovely Vintagious hairdos. I love to share them with everyone. You're totally inspiring to everyone else. I love you loads. Take care. Bye.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi.
Hi. Mummy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Stan.
hi, Mummy. Mummy. How sweet.